Hola, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Following Lucha podcast.
Yo.
Woo. This is a podcast where we talk about the hit TV show Lucha Underground, and then we talk about wrestling. And then that's really it, actually. I'm Steven. I'm here, joined by the wonderful Mr. Jacy.
Aw, thank you
for
that
man?
wonderful introduction, Steven. I
was watching like
You
know what the Wonderland system is?
No.
It's this one person on TikTok, right, who has like DID, but they
I
describe
do
it in a
know
way where
them.
they have like 271 altars.
Wow, I thought they
Right?
went away. I thought they retired from TikTok like 2 years ago.
Oh, I think they got bullied because like ableism, which makes
Wait,
sense.
are they
right?
back? Are they back?
I don't know. Apparently they are, and some of their altars are like right-winged, and it's like a huge problem within like the system. So if you don't know what the Wonderland system is, guys, it's like this person on TikTok, right, who made like a whole post about like all their altars, and some of them have like Tourette's, some of them have, like, what's it called, stutters, but the stutters sound so bad. Like it's like, imagine like talking like, yo, what up, my name is Steven, but it's like, yo, what up, my name is Steven. That's like one of their, that's what their altars talk, right?
Wow.
And then some of them are just characters from video games.
Cool.
They're just like,
So I don't know if
crazy.
you know this, Steven, but DID isn't like a real thing. It's
actually, it's this whole debate
individualized-
about if it being real or not, isn't it?
Well,
like,
no, it's just it's some people respond to trauma, and the way they respond to trauma is by coming up with characters, or these characters appear, and it helps them feel comfortable and again cope. But it's not like
the way they describe their altars though is crazy, right? Because like in their head, it's like a whole world, right, full of like altars, and they all live on one island, and this island has like hotels, Amazon, beaches, like forests and stuff. It's like separate to like districts too.
Steven,
In careers,
Steven,
it's insane.
Okay, stay with me for a second, okay? Close your eyes. Okay, can you do that for me? Can you close your eyes?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it's a black space, right? I want you to picture it's a black, empty space, a void right now. And now, there's an island surrounded by a big blue ocean. And on that island, there's a hotel. Okay, now let's zoom in on the hotel. Let's go into one of the rooms in the hotel on this island surrounded by big, beautiful ocean.
What floor?
We're going to the 13th floor.
Ooh, the one that doesn't exist.
That's right. So you're gonna have to try your best here. And now in this room, there is it's you wearing a pink dress and glasses. Okay, and standing across from you is another you. It's you, but you're naked. Okay.
Oh no.
They're having a conversation.
What age am I?
Both of these altars are 50-year-old Steven.
Oh my goodness.
To be
it's
clear.
so wrinkly.
Yeah. So there you go. You did it. You have DID.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, right?
What's it called? What was I gonna say about their altars? They have
don't know.
They have like altars that are like gatekeepers, and it's weird because they're all atheists, right? But there's an altar that's just straight up God, apparently.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
The
Me
Christian
too.
God. And it's like, how does this work? And there's like politics, but I don't think the body knows like how politics actually works or not. It's so interesting because like they go by like our terms, like Republican, Democratic, but they don't have that system of democracy in the island.
No.
It's really crazy. I'd recommend looking up the Wonderland system. It's really interesting deep dive I had.
Huge wreck
yesterday.
from both of us, guys.
Yeah. And
I would definitely rank that above the El Rey Network's Lucha Underground that ran from 2014 to 2019 or some shit. Steven, we are here today to talk about Season 2, Episode 14 of Lucha Underground. And that episode is called Cage in a Cage.
Oh my goodness.
I know. It's exciting. This episode aired on April 27th of 2016. And I must know, Steven, what were you doing back then?
2016? I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I was like practicing my driving, you know?
Oh, shit,
driving
really?
school. Yeah, you were paid for driving school or were you like self-taught?
No, my mom taught me.
Dude, my parents are fucking ass at teaching me how to drive, dude. Because like I did my driving school stuff, right? And they're like, oh, Steven, you're so good at driving. That's cool. And then I drive my parents and they're like, no, don't do that shit, dude. Do what I do, all right? Like, okay.
Would you say your parents are not just bad teachers, but also bad drivers?
I don't know. Well, you know, like when you grow up, you kind of realize your parents kind of shit at driving. Cause like I realized like my mom, what she would do is she'll like stay on the left lane and just go on the left lane only, which is like not that good, you know.
Is she a particularly fast driver, your mother?
5-10 over.
Oh, that's not enough to justify left lane.
But like, you know what I mean, right? Like, oh no, the left lane's a safer lane because nobody's there. Well, mom. There's a reason why nobody's on the left lane, mother.
That's so messed up.
Anyway.
That's so messed up. Yeah, I haven't had that same experience. I've grown up and realized, wow, my parents are really competent drivers. How am I so bad? That's really been my take. We've had opposite experiences. My grandfather taught me to parallel park. I did it the other day.
Really? You got parallel park? That's crazy. I remember for like a month straight, all I would do was just practice my parallel parking at like the DMV.
Hell yeah.
Right? And
you would go to the DMV to do it? That's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's like people practicing there too, because that's where you do your parallel test at the DMV. It's like, why wouldn't you practice there? You just go at night. There's like cars parked there too, like practice their paralleling. It's really weird how it works.
No, my grandfather had some orange cones, and we'd go to the parking lot of a funeral home.
See that?
And we'd do it there. And we
how do you see orange cones?
That's a good question. I don't know. I just did, you know?
You just did. What if you had like a big car, like a truck, like a F-150, you know? How
are
you seeing those orange cones?
Well, I think we stuck something in it. I think we stuck something in the cone, like a broom or something. Not a broom, but something like that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's better than like practicing like real cars, you know, where you can fuck someone's front up.
It's a little tough, yeah. But now I have like a nice like rear view camera, Steven, so it makes parallel parking so easy. I know.
One of my former bosses, I went to his car. It's like a Lexus, right? That shit's insane. Okay, there's like a camera.
Is it the one above?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? Is it GPS?
I
don't understand how it works. It's crazy. Like, is there a GPS made for your car specifically? Like a solar like camera just going down on Earth?
It's terrifying is what it is. It's absolutely terrifying.
It's so cool though to see because it looks so HD too. Oh my goodness.
It does. It looks fake. Steven,
these rich people,
what
man.
doesn't look fake, okay, is the grungy underground in Boyle Heights, okay? We're in the temple. This is Cage in a Cage, and the episode starts, and guess what, Steven? The steel cage has been set up. There's a steel cage around the wrestling ring.
I always liked watching how companies do steel cages, because like some of them are like small, some are like really big. And you have like the TNA one where it's like purple for some reason, or like red. I forgot what it was. Jeff Hardy's it was like a dome, right? The TNA one,
like the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but like for TNA, I remember there's like a match where it's like a dome or something, like a steel cage dome. It looks kind of plasticky because it was colored red. I'm pretty sure.
That's cool. WWE made their Hell in a Cell shit, if you remember, by turning it red. But then they just turned it black back this year.
Yeah, they stopped it, right? The red one.
Great decision. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're like so bad though. I don't know
we got to go back and watch that double cage match, Steven. You ever see that where it's the two cages stacked on top of one another? No. It was from WCW.
That one's
kind of
based
in it.
Okay. Punjabi Prison's kind of Kino. Like honestly,
listen,
that shit's crazy cool.
They used to sell that toy set like crazy at Toys R Us. Okay, it used to be on the shelves all the time. Packing? It was Great Khali and Batista. This was like 2008. Okay.
Okay.
I should have bought it. Is the point?
I like these matches that only exist with the sole purpose of selling toys.
Hell
it's so stupid. Like the shark cage match only exists. It's all like one playset. That's it.
Oh shit! Everyone got that TM61 Authors of Pain playset with Paul Ellering. Everyone.
Oh, that was the match. That was the match for that.
That was the first one that brought it back, and then they did it again with Jericho, and then with fucking Enzo. But I think they were the first.
The new Elimination Chamber looks better than the old one, or you prefer the old one?
I prefer the old one because they would get fucked. You know, they would just get killed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a proponent of no padding on the Elimination Chamber. You know, bring it back. Let these boys get injured.
Well, I mean, you put padding, you can do like more crazier spots, I assume, right?
No, I want the crazy spots to still happen. I just want them to get hurt. Okay, I want it to hurt.
Does anyone ever like escape the chamber and just wait it outside, or is that like a spot someone's gonna do eventually?
Oh shit, that's a great question. Because like, what if the very tip of the very top of the Hell in a Cell? What if it were just like an empty circle? So if you were able to scale it, you could climb out. but it's
my
like
favorite one was when it was the Mark Henry Hell in a Cell match, right? Where he was in that, where they broke the chamber and he just did not know what to do, so he just stood in the chamber that's like half broken.
I get that, because even in character,
society,
you would think like, oh, Mark Henry's a monster, he would get out of his cage and start whooping ass. But also in character, why not take the rest if the wrestlers aren't coming after you? You know, enter that match as late as you can.
I mean, you can also just like punch him in the cage, you know, for a bit. That would have worked too.
So.
Anyway, it's time for not the Elimination Chamber. It's time for like a smaller cage.
Yeah, how would you describe
like
the
wide?
Lucha Underground cage? It's not white.
It's like wide.
Oh, I thought you said white. A white cage would be crazy.
It's pretty wide. I don't know. You know, like it's more girth than height. You know, this cage. I would say.
Yeah, a thick cage. That's what we want. Okay. We had to keep these boys locked in.
It wasn't really tall. It was more girthier, I would say.
If you remember last week, Steven, Johnny Mundo is going to be fighting Brian Cage this week for an ancient Aztec medallion, and they are doing so inside a steel cage for some reason. So that's exciting. Also,
it's to end off their story.
Before we get to that match, we cut to Matt Striker and Vampiro on commentary, and they have some important updates for us, Steven. Matt Striker announces, finally, I've been on the edge of my seat waiting the past 7 days. Finally, we know Mil Muertes and Matanza Cueto are okay. They're in stable condition, and they'll be back in action soon. This is, of course, after they crashed through the roof of Dario's office.
Last week?
That's right. That's absolutely right. So, that's big. I thought they died. So, this is really relieving. And then
we
also
didn't see the outcome of that match, you know? We just saw a hole in the ground. Remember last week, he was it a suplex? They suplexed each other into a building?
I think it was a flatliner.
Oh, he flatlined into a building?
A self-rock bottom into the building. It was kind of wild. But Steven, then we also have on the lineup for tonight the finals of the the finals of the Trios tournament that's been going on for a few weeks now. And the titles are on the line. So,
oh my goodness.
Steven, it's time for Cage.
Or Cage can't invent his own like titled episode, you know? Poor guy.
Yeah. How does he get the opener, Cage and Johnny Mundo? But they're the namesake of the episode. This is kind of wild.
The Four Pillars match, not main eventing, you know?
Oof. Yeah, it's exactly like that, precisely.
What happened?
So, Steven,
talking about that pay-per-view later, by the way. That pay-per-view was so weird.
It was awesome. It's my favorite pay-per-view I've ever watched, but that's just a teaser for later. Steven, this match took place inside a steel cage. It's for the Aztec medallion, and some special rules here in Lucha Underground that aren't so special is you're allowed to escape the cage by climbing over it, and you can win that way, I guess, which really makes the whole entire concept of a steel cage pointless, but it is what it is.
You just pin people in there, which is also, I don't think, was that always a rule? Just pinning people inside a steel cage?
Well, the idea behind it is that the steel cage is meant to keep people out and to have like a blow off to a feud where like you're trapped together, you have no option but to fight each other. So when they added the stipulation like, oh yeah, you can be a coward and leave, it really made it all quite useless. Especially when it's not even like you have to climb over. Sometimes you can just walk through a door. Okay?
That's the worst one, is when you can just leave through like a door. Like, it's so stupid. Sometimes the door's not even locked, right? Isn't there like a lock guy sometimes? And sometimes
the ref who's like constantly there having to do it over and over again.
Yeah, it's like shuffle through his pockets for the keys, isn't where it is. Like, oh shit, is this the key for the steel cage? I don't know.
Well, there's so many keys as a referee. It doesn't get talked about enough, okay? It just weighs you down.
Why does the chamber have like a lock? Like the elimination chamber, you know? Like why?
Well, probably to keep.
No, I mean like not for the chamber, just to enter the dome. Like why?
Yeah, like to keep people from escaping, like, or keeping Logan Paul out. Don't you remember this past year? Shit.
Oh yeah. Was that the like who was it Kofi who just died for like 10 hours or something?
I forget who it was. Clue. I don't remember this shit, Steven. It all blends together after a certain point. But what doesn't blend together is the fact that Johnny Mundo has won the only other steel cage match in Lucha Underground history. I think it's Vampiro that actually says that. Yeah.
When was that?
I don't know. I really don't remember it.
I don't remember that match happening at all. I assume it did.
Who could he have fought? Like, who did Johnny
probably
even
like a moonsault off, right? Or something?
Maybe. But again, who would that have been against?
Maybe Chavo?
Like,
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Was he ever face in this company? I don't remember.
Johnny absolutely started as a face, teaming up with Prince Puma. Hell yeah, he was doing badass shit.
Maybe it was against like Ezekiel Alberto? Jackson.
Oh, good call. It probably was Big Zeke. You're so right.
Yeah. Remember him, guys? Remember Big Rick? The Big Dick Rick? I remember him.
My bad.
That guy was awesome.
So, Vampiro says that Johnny Mundo can do great in this match if he stops being such a little bitch. And Johnny precedes the statement, or not precedes, he follows the statement by trying to escape the cage immediately at the start of the match. So I think we're.
I mean, if you're fast, you can win. You know,
Johnny.
Canonically saying like, you can just win the match just leaving. Why not? You know, like who gives a shit about like beating people up? Just win. You know.
Well, Dario gives a shit. Like Dario wants violence. Okay.
Then why did he make that a rule? We can win by
that's a great question. Cage. Yeah, I think the rule should be you can't leave the cage until your opponent's dead, until he doesn't have a pulse.
You put a lock on the top of the chamber. Make it like the combination lock where it's like 3 numbers. They have to guess the number.
Oh, like a school locker, like a high school locker.
It's okay. Like a school locker. You gotta rotate the dial around a bit to like escape. It'd be a good spot.
That's badass. Absolutely.
What would we call that match? We call it the locker match.
The locker room match? That'd be sick as hell. Match.
Oh,
Let's go. We're not in the locker room.
Don't steal it. Yeah. GCW.
TK, you can have it. Fuck
AW, you can take it.
Who owns GCW? What's that guy's name?
Game
not
Changer.
David Bixenspan. No, the dude's name in charge. I know it. Fuck. Whatever. That dude. You can't have it. So I know you want it.
Box. I know that.
He was in that Nick Gage Dark Side of the Ring. That was good. Is
Nick Gage still a thing?
Hell yeah, MDK all fucking day, Steven. So
I was like, who even is the GCW champion right now? I don't even know. Who is it? Is it Gage?
Probably.
Is it Matt Ryder?
Or it might be.
Is it Zack Ryder still?
Oh shit, it might be Matt Cardona, maybe, potentially. Maybe it's Jordan Oliver, maybe it's AJ Gray, maybe.
Wait, no, wasn't it John Moxley?
Oh shit, I thought he lost it. Who knows,
Who did he lose
Steven?
it to?
We're not here to talk about Game Changer Wrestling, okay? We're not here to talk about those bingo halls. We're here to talk about the abandoned warehouses.
Oh, yeah.
So, at one point during this match, Cage is Johnny up on the turnbuckle with him. And then Johnny applies a Boston Crab. Or maybe it was the other. I think Cage applied a Boston Crab to Johnny. And had his body all bent and fucked in the ropes. It was really crazy.
Worst one is the single-legged Boston Crab.
Huh?
Which I actually think like hurts more theoretically, right? The single-legged one, because you're doing like this. If you force him to like a split, I don't know.
I would say it hurts different areas, right? Because the single leg would probably hurt like
you're grown, right?
You're grown. You're so right. And then if you do a double leg Boston Crab, that's more like your spine. You're breaking the back.
What's worst? I don't know.
Probably your back. Spine or I could live without my groin. Like if my balls were chopped off tomorrow, I'd be happy. If I were paralyzed tomorrow, I'd be sad. You know? That's how I view the world.
What's it called? Oof. It's like that one ride at Six Flags called the Green Lantern, the ride. Do you know about this ride? It's known as one of the worst rides in the world, and if you're a man riding it, you're more likely to crush your ball sacks in it. Apparently, like it just destroys your ball sacks when you go on this ride.
Do you mean the one up in New York, New Jersey, or in San Antonio?
Yeah, it's in New York, New Jersey, I think.
Oh yeah, I've ridden it then. I've been on it.
Yeah,
let's fucking go.
Apparently, like if you're like a certain height, your ball sacks just get like crushed and like.
Hell yeah, I was too little. I didn't even have balls yet when I rode it, so I was killing it, man. Damn, I really capitalized.
You know.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'll wear a cup when I go on next time. I'll just put it on in the line for the roller coaster.
It'll hurt even more, I feel like. At least your balls are safe, you know?
You can stick your balls in a cup. What do you mean?
No, it would hurt because like the cup would just like smash your body the entire time, wouldn't it?
The whole point of a cup is to protect you.
No, protect your balls. You still get hurt because like it's still like, you know, force on your body.
They probably make it so like it really like is gentle on, like it's not like sharp edges that like dig into you. I haven't worn that many cups in my day, but I imagine it's like...
You never played, like, baseball? Or, like...
I played baseball, but they just let us free ball it, bro, okay?
Dang,
we played without pants. It was awesome.
Holy
That's right. I was on the Pirates. I was on the Yankees. I was on the Orioles. I was on a bunch of teams, okay?
Nice.
I have the trophies to prove it.
Anyways.
Oh, yeah. Anyways.
This match happened, right?
It did.
Pretty cool.
Matt Striker and Vampiro were purely concerned about entertaining themselves throughout it. They just... They went back to old school.
They're fucking selves, dude. You know?
Listen, I know we said we'll talk about it later, but Double or Nothing's commentary, Steven. Holy shit, was it bad. Oh my god. Yeah. So, I love Taz, though. Taz is awesome. Keep it up, Taz. Keep it up,
Taya pops in, right? In the match, I believe. And starts
Her name
whamming.
Is Taya. But
Taya?
Yes.
Is that her name? I thought it was Tanya.
It's not, it's Taya. She fought at Double or Nothing as well. You'd have so many chances to see her.
Taya Valkyrie? Is that her name?
Taya Valkyrie. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
I liked her NXT name. Was it Renee Monway or something?
Monet.
Frankie Monet. She's like a dog gimmick, right? She's like a dog she was carrying.
I think she did have like a little like puppy in her purse. Something to that effect. But she throws in a kendo stick at one point, but it ends up being used against Johnny, which was not her intention. And then Cage almost wins with his kendo stick, but he doesn't. And then Taya throws a chair in, and then Johnny smashes Cage over the head with it, but Cage kicks out. And then Taya's like, fuck, I'm gonna get into the cage now. And she helps fuck up Cage, but then Cage is still kicking out. Also, Johnny goes for a Starship Pain off the top of the cage at one point, when he could have won. So this is proof he's not a coward, because he could have won easily.
He's ego, you know? He wants to showboat that he could win even more.
I mean, it doesn't work so well when you hit the Starship Pain off a cell and you land on nothing.
The ultimate move, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what?
That was a little tough. Taya, by the way, also brought handcuffs, but she didn't get to use them. Instead, they got used on her. Yep, Matt Striker said, "My kind of girl," when she pulled them out.
Now we know what Matt's into. That's pretty
good
cool.
Christian boy. Good Christian boy who loves being bound and gagged.
Jesus in his heart.
That's right.
Has there been a spot in a match once as a ball gag being used? I feel like it'd be like an AEW spot, right? Where they use like a ball gag on somebody.
That sounds like a DDT spot all day, Steven. A ball gag.
I watch DDT. Apparently, isn't like DDT like actually like really good to watch or something?
Who gives a shit? It's wrestling, so probably not.
It's Japanese wrestling actually, so it's better. Okay.
In WWE 2K23, Steven, one of the creator wrestlers that's like automatically in the game in career mode and GM mode, her name is Donna Matrix, so she may have a ball gag potentially, theoretically.
I love the 2K characters like Baron Blade. He's just a really big neon green dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. What?
I haven't played a 2K game in a while though. So
I honestly way prefer the current CAWs in it, Steven, that are like defaults, like John the Fish Herman, because that's a wild name. Okay,
I know they had like El Generico in it, but they named something like I think it's like El Ordurino or something.
Run that by me again.
I think like they had like El Generico in the game for like my career mode.
Well, what's his new name?
They called him El Oridino or something, like El Oridino, I think. I forgot what it was.
Ordinario? Or like Ordinary?
Ordinario, that's what it was. Yeah, Ordinario, I think.
Because what you were saying sounded more like Oregano, which would be also a great name.
Honestly, that'd be fucking sick gimmick. El Oregano. You're like a fucking Italian dude or some shit. Hey. Dope. Like an Italian wrestler, luchador.
Mikey Oregano. Let's go. Yeah.
Remember, who's that pizza wrestler that got canceled
Luigi Primo.
A year ago? That's his new gimmick.
I'm a Luigi Primo. I
forgot what he did.
Mike Oregano.
But you know, if you want to come back,
I think he didn't get a vaccine. Is what he did.
Luigi
Primo. Yeah. So he probably will not be a fan of that mask idea. If I'm being
Sasha
honest.
Banks.
Yeah.
Sasha Banks, like Nia Jax. Nia Jax came back, you know.
That's true. Braun Strowman came back. You know, that's a bit. Well, he's gone again. I don't know if you saw that news. But Steven, Cage puts Taya in the handcuffs, and then Cage uses a chair to beat the fuck out of Johnny. Hits a drill claw. Cage gets the win in his own cage. He wins an ancient Aztec medallion. He's going to a 7-man match.
The triple 7-man match.
That's right.
What a reward.
That's right. That's right. So
Anyways.
that was one of 2 matches on this card, Steven. We only have one more before, well, the episode's like basically done. And that next match, we already mentioned it, is for the Trios Championships. It's a 4-way Trios match. And,
oh my goodness. 12 men.
That's right.
Wait,
well,
is it 12 men? Because
no, there's a woman. Evilise is in there, so it's 11 men and 1 woman. So Melissa's saying, it's time for the main event. And then Dario Cueto comes out, Steven. Do the horn sound. Do the horn sound.
Da-da-da-dun.
Yeah!
He comes
and now
out,
Dario's
right?
here.
He's like,
what does
yo,
he say?
our current champions right now, and Helico, he got fucked up. All right? You cannot wrestle anymore, right? You got destroyed earlier.
But how? How did it happen, Dario?
Motorcycle crash.
Oh, wow. I missed that part of the episode.
I don't think he said that. I forgot why I actually said that.
He said that it was a, quote, unfortunate accident. But
motorcycle crash.
He is being rushed to the hospital as we speak. So motorcycle crash is actually very valid, Steven. Like, that's most likely. It's that or he was mauled by Matanza. One of the two, you know?
But he's dead. How could he?
That's a great point. That's a really great point. So Dario's like, well, this match is still going to go on. And it is still going to be for the Trios Championships. But basically just Cuck angles a man down. It's just going to be Evilise and Son of Havoc. So now there are only 10 men in this match, which is really unfortunate. But still a woman. So that's good. Very, very good.
Yeah,
Steven, now this makes the matchup. I'm going to list all the competitors, okay? It makes the matchup Cuck Angle with Evilise and Son of Havoc versus the team of Rey Fenix, PJ Black, and Jack Evans. The team of Cortez Castro, Mr. Cisco, and Redacted. And lastly, and this is probably, I don't know why they even put them in this match, you know? Just kind of a bunch of scrubs. They have a team of Rey Mysterio, Prince Puma, and El Dragon Azteca Jr.
Man, they're really giving, like, Junior the fucking Austin Theory push.
They really are. Truly, truly, truly. And I thought they were giving Prince Puma the Austin Theory push. So this is crazy, okay? This is a great way to get that go-away heat off of Puma. So, yeah, basically this is an elimination match. If one member of your team is eliminated, that whole team is out. So, we have 4 people in the ring at any given time. And Steven, I couldn't describe to you a more euphoric, more blissful moment than I experienced in the early going of this match when I heard the believers chanting out, crying out, Cisco! Cisco!
They're really for our boy, you know?
They're for our boy. They've finally come around to our boy, Mr. Cisco. And it's about
big face turn for Cisco.
It's about goddamn time, Steven.
He's face, right? Cisco? Like, theoretically, right? Speaking, he's face?
Sure. He does it shower style, Holmes. If you remember to episode 1.
He's like an undercover cop, you know?
No, that's Cortez Castro. Mr. Cisco's the pudgy one.
Oh.
It's really shameful.
Is he a heel? Or is he just there?
Well, I'd say Cortez Castro working for the police. That makes him a rat. That makes him a criminal. That makes him a bad guy. I don't like him. Mr. Cisco, though, he's true to this, okay? He grew up on these streets. He grew up getting kicked in the gut by Prince Puma every day of his life, okay? And now he's finally made it to the big time. And I couldn't be prouder. So, shouts out Mr. Cisco. So, Steven, this match was very long, like half an hour. I can't lie. I did fall asleep during it. But I think I was awake for the pivotal parts.
That's all that matters, you know?
That's right. That's absolutely right. I was awake for when, unfortunately, Cortez Castro got pinned by Evilise, meaning they were the first team out, redacted in the crew.
Two-man team.
That's fucked up, and I don't appreciate it, and I don't like it, but it is what it is. That's Cortez's fault. Mr. Cisco's still killing it, okay? He's still going out there every night and just giving the audience what they want. And then next up, the champions were eliminated, Steven. Cuck Angle was out, and that's sad. It means we're crowning new champions tonight, which they just got those belts back from the dead people. So this is like, yeah, this is real tough. We're hot potatoing these belts.
You can never have a W, you know? Ever.
So, it is down to the teams of Mysterio, Azteca, and Puma, and Jack Evans, PJ Black, and Ray Phoenix. Steven, can I have you take a wild guess? I know you watched the episode. Can you take a wild guess at who walked away as the new Trios champions?
Well, you see, Jack Evans, right? He after pinning one half of Cuck Angle, he's like, I'm a bad bitch now.
Oh,
and then he
shit,
takes like a 630 splash. And then he didn't get pinned off the 630 splash. So that was really interesting to see. Yeah. And then Rey Mysterio tagged in and then killed everyone with his 6-1 gun.
As he does.
And then he just pinned Jack Evans with the 6-1 gun.
I don't like that. I don't like that he did that.
Kind of messed up.
6-1 gun. That's not good. That's not good at all. Also, so yeah, we have new Trios champions. It's Rey Mysterio, Prince Puma, and El Dragon Azteca Jr. But when the referee presented that team their new titles, Rey Mysterio looked so confused at what he was being handed. Like, he didn't understand what was happening.
Maybe he wasn't told it was, like, for the title, you know?
Oh, shit, that was just a shock to him. I guess so.
I know. He's like, this is a tournament, right? Like, why?
Yeah, I thought
the final
there's another match, right? Because I only fought one match before this, so surely there's, like, a couple more. Is this, like... But no, they did it.
Also, Junior and Puma did a really cool move where Junior did a head scissors takedown on Puma. Then Puma threw him to Jack Evans.
Whoa!
To do the DDT. It was kind of sick looking.
Hell yeah!
That's it. That's all I remembered.
When Pentagon and Phoenix do their weird little fucking Canadian destroyer onto people. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hit it like half the time.
Yeah. The other half of the time they injure Ray Phoenix. Yeah. It happens. It happens.
He always does get injured, doesn't he, right? Phoenix? It happens.
But we love him. For it. Steven, we have one last little bit of Lucha Underground before the episode wraps up, okay?
Right.
We cut backstage. And you soon realize, oh no, we're not even backstage. No. Is this where I think I am? Is this what I think it is? It's not the Dragon Lair. It's
the dojo.
It's the Weeb Dojo.
In LA.
In Los Angeles.
Maybe it's like Little Tokyo, right? Like downtown LA, Little Tokyo.
Ooh, potentially. Good call. And you have to think, we're in the Weeb Dojo. What's happening? Vampiro, is he here? Pentagon Jr., is he here?
Was Vampiro big in Japan? I think it was like big in Mexico.
Vampiro's big everywhere, brother. He's over. Okay?
Because they're not really like Japanese influence, are they? Vampiro
That's
or
a really
Pentagon.
great
Maybe
point.
Pentagon.
Yeah, Pentagon definitely.
Like yin and yang, right? I think. Is that
well, I thought the whole thing is they just like liked anime growing up, and so now he's in a dojo. You know, just thought
they're like
cool.
They're like Almost and Anime Dawkins.
Exactly.
And Ricochet.
Exactly.
Masay watches anime, right?
I would assume. Sure. I couldn't tell you.
I think they have like a group where they talk about anime with each other.
Wow. I bet Dakota Kai watches anime. I think that's probably a safe bet as well.
Yeah, I think Shayna Baszler watches anime too.
Well, aren't they like
Shayna Baszler? Low key, Shayna Baszler is like the best wrestler ever because they're just like into like the weirdest shit. It's either like combat sports and its history, or just like Warhammer 40k. It's such a weird like range of like niche interest to have.
Depth, okay, and she knows wrestling news blog lady, which not a lot of us can say. So
again, if we ever meet her, we're asking her, did you beat up that wheelchaired woman's like sister once? That was kind of cool,
sister
man.
And brother's boyfriend's sister that one time, or actually no, we gotta hit up Jessamine Duke because what's she doing? We could definitely land an interview with her.
AEW?
Oh, maybe she was for a little bit, but I don't think she still is.
What was that one of like the really shit promo from the Four Horsemen? Or was that Roderick Strong's wife?
Yeah, Marina Shafir. Okay. She's not the best. Not the best, Steven. But we're here in the Weeb Dojo, and Vampiro is all cloaked and hooded, and he's walking around, okay? And as he's walking around, he calls forth Pentagon Jr., who enters the frame in a wheelchair, Steven. Pentagon Jr. is in a wheelchair. Do you remember why?
He got crippled.
When?
I don't remember. Maybe he's being tortured, you know, by Vampiro in the dojo to train him.
That's not good.
Stronger.
That's quite bad. That's quite bad.
Abusing this guy.
Well, Vampiro sees this luchador, this crippled luchador. Vampiro mocks him. Vampiro says, "Stand up." And then Pentagon looks at him. He's like, "The fuck, bro? I'm literally
Dude, the fuck? I'm
paralyzed. Crippled. I can't feel my legs." And then you know what Vampiro does in response to this?
What does he do? What does the Vampire Man do?
The Vampire Man pours hot wax on Pentagon Jr. from a candle. It makes him scream and hurt. And then he yells at Pentagon and says, "Stand up, bitch." And then
pussy. That's what he says.
That's what he says. That's what he says. And then Pentagon tries his best. He tries his damnedest to stand up, okay? He harnesses all his energy. And he gets out of his chair. And then he recreates the final scene from The Whale. He's on the floor, Steve, and he fades to white. Yeah, it's a little tough.
Poor Whale. What's the other Oscar movie? I forgot what it was called. There's a meme about
La La Land. The scene did remind me a lot of La La Land.
You see.
Fuck. This scene reminds me a lot of Green Book. The Green Book.
The Artist, 2011's winner. You watched The Artist before? The 2011 Oscar-winning movie.
What was the Oscars where they announced the wrong winner? Because that was awesome.
La La Land.
That was
and then it became Moonlight. I've never seen Moonlight. I've seen La La Land. I liked it. You know, it's just Whiplash, but with, like, Ryan Gosling.
That's exciting.
Really.
Ryan Gosling's
awesome. The same director, I'm pretty sure, too.
I learned yesterday Ryan Gosling's in, like, an alternative punk spooky band. Like, he's in a band, which I no clue. Yeah, honestly.
I watched a movie called The Dirties yesterday. You should watch it. It's a really good comedy about bullying kids.
Is Ryan Gosling in it?
No, but Kevin Smith, he really likes it.
I mean, Kevin Smith is fine. Fan? I would never, like, seek out his work, though. You know?
Kevin Smith?
Yeah, like, what's he like? Is he the Mallrats guy?
I think.
Or is he Adam Sandler's friend?
No,
it's Kevin James.
Like, Kevin Smith does, like, comic book stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's Silent J and Bob, right?
Clerks, I think.
Yeah, that's the Mallrats guy. Okay.
Yeah. And Tusk? You seen Tusk?
Oh, yeah. I've not seen
Tusk. I've not seen awesome.
Tusk. I'm so happy to hear that. Pentagon tries to stand up. He collapses in a heap. And then Vampiro calls him weak. And then he walks away.
Clerks 3?
I mean, that's exciting. Man, that's very exciting news. So, it's tough. This is the life of Pentagon Jr., Steven. He probably couldn't even land a job at a gas station or convenience store in his current state.
Poor guy.
Okay? Doesn't have the energy to even stand up. You know?
How could this be? Say it ain't so.
Where do you think... Did Vampiro pour the wax on his face, on his balls? What was he doing? Because, like, we didn't really get a close-up.
I mean, Pentagon was, like, yelling, you know, like, a lot.
Yeah. So, like, it wasn't in his mouth. Because if he poured it in his mouth, the yelling would have been, like, all gargled by the wax. But that sounds like an awesome way to torture someone, is pour hot wax in their mouth. Shit.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Steven, have you considered?
Yeah, the final shot, you can see Penda's, like, eyes just kind of wide open. He's being tortured by his, vampire Astro guy.
Daddy. That's right.
Father figure.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So, Steven, that was Season 2, Episode 14, Cage in a Cage. And what are your thoughts? All 2 matches out of the way, all of it told. How do you feel about this episode? Very match heavy, not very lore heavy.
It was an episode, you know? It's pretty alright.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine.
The first match was okay. Second match was okay. I don't know.
I fell asleep more so due to my own tiredness. I feel like this would have flipped
the order of the matches, you know? Because, like...
And lower the prestige of the Trios Championships? Are you kidding?
When you, like, when you do, like, a multi-man match, I assume that's, like, the spot match, right? Where there's just a bunch of random shit happening. That's to wake up the crowd and whatnot. Or I guess the viewers. This is taped, after all. I don't know.
Well, fuck, man. I don't know what to tell you.
It's just hard to describe it, you know? Again, I don't know anything about the business at all. I could be talking shit, you know?
Yeah. Steven, give us your hottest take on the business right now. The current state of the wrestling business. Give us your hottest take.
Being carny is awesome. People should be more carny, like Cody. But don't get too carny where you're like the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks are too carny. Yeah.
Can you give us your definition of what carny means in this context?
It means you're just a fucking carnival, dude. You're life of the party, you know?
Life of the party. You think the Young Bucks are too
artist.
much the life of the party?
Mm-hmm.
And scam artists. I might agree with that second part.
It might be scam artists, like, actually, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they do get scammed with their shoes. Apparently, they buy, like, fake Nikes or something.
Fuck, yeah. Well, that's not them being scam artists. That's them being, like, scammies, you know? Prey for the scammers.
I love how, like, Liv Morgan has, like, more views on her shoe shopping video than the Young Bucks do.
I mean, good for them. Liv's definitely bigger than the Young Bucks,
and
right?
almost has more views than them, which I
love.
No
way.
I know. And almost isn't even on, like, the main sneaker, like, channel. He's on, like, a smaller one.
God damn.
Can I say?
He got some honkers on him, too. That's probably why everyone's tuning in. Hell yeah, he is.
People pretend to like Almost. I love Almost, unironically.
Yeah, I get that.
You people say you're Homo sapien, and you said he should have. Why was he wrestling Seth Rollins? You people are stupid, okay? Hypocritical.
Mindless
posers.
Sheep is what they are.
Yeah, you just think it's funny because he's big. All right, well, guess what? I think he's awesome because he's big.
They just bow to every beck and call of Dave and Brian, okay? We're free thinkers here at Following Lucha.
We're free thinkers, dude, okay?
Yeah.
We only listen to Sean Ross Sapp.
Yeah,
exactly.
glad we're on the same page.
That guy's awesome, dude. Remember when he said... I forgot what he said recently. I haven't really heard from him in a while.
He says a lot of things. Like, a lot of concerning... We listen exclusively to Sean Ross Sapp and Jim Cornette. Those are our sources of media consumption.
I love the Jim Cornette like videos on YouTube I get recommended. It's just like some art of like some weird art of him doing something. He's like, man, back in my day in OVW, we used to fucking have a tennis racket. And like, okay, Jim.
Hell okay, yeah. I did watch a Jim Cornette video the other day for the first time in like actually years. And it was about some it was about the Brian Alvarez, Maria, and CM Punk drama. And Jim Cornette was so confused by it, and he was like, "He's never been with Maria." He accused Brian Alvarez of just having a crush on Maria, and then like really internalizing it and getting jealous because of his crush. Which I don't know, man. I think Brian Alvarez kind of got it. I think he's got it like that. You know, I think he's packing a punch.
That dog in him, bro. Now, what was his gimmick again? Just judo like guy? Was that his gimmick in the Indies, right? Like a fucking gi on or something?
Yeah, like wrestling nerd who can... He's a wrestling nerd who can actually wrestle. So that's cool.
Chad Gable or Kurt Angle or...
That's a little tough.
Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, all these guys don't even compare.
Well, that's a fake wrestling nerd, not real wrestling nerd.
Have any of those guys been with Maria Kanellis? I didn't think so.
We don't know.
Okay, that's reserved for the top tier of this industry.
About this.
Exactly, like Mike and Punk.
Man, this Brian Alvarez news, I cannot disrespect him anymore, man. Ever since I realized he did it with Maria, man, it's like too much.
And what is it exactly? What did he do with Maria?
The it factor, you know.
He put his dog in Maria.
I know.
That's terrible. I hate to hear that. That's kind of good for him. Steven, are you ready to talk about what else happened in the world of wrestling when Cage in a Cage aired on TV?
What happened when Cage on a Cage aired on television?
Well, let's go ahead and find out.
Hey guys, welcome back to the week of some week in 2016. I think it's like May. I think I don't know.
Actually April, Steven. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. April 27th of 2016.
It's not gonna be May.
It's not gonna. Well, next week it'll be May. Okay, it will be. I swear. I promise. I will.
Everybody,
maybe not, but I hope
rock
so.
your body. All right.
I won't do that. I won't do that, Steven.
Because Following Lucha is back. All right.
We're back, and we're starting off the segment hot, Steven. The first bit of news this week, we've had a death in the wrestling world.
Big. It's true.
It's true. China, Joan Laurie, she passed away this week, Steven, and
this is the only reason why she's in the Hall of Fame, right? It's because she died, and they just put her in it.
She probably wouldn't have been in if she were still alive. Well, maybe she would have gone in with DX. I could see that happening potentially.
Are they allowed to?
But
especially like the porn stuff. kind of like
yeah, but also if Triple H is in charge and it's Enterprise and all kinds of shit, it's probably fine. You know, it's the Hall of Fame after all. You know,
yeah, written in the stars. You know,
exactly, a million miles away.
Miles away.
That's right. That's
Destined.
right.
I forget the rest of the lyrics.
So like everyone was tweeting out their condolences, saying, "Oh no, China." And one of these people was Stephanie McMahon, one was Triple H. It was so good to see them acknowledge China. And my personal favorite acknowledgement was Linda McMahon's, because she didn't just take to Twitter, Steven, to do hers, okay? She did it on as big of a platform as you could find. That's right, she did it on Fox News, on national television.
Really putting her over.
Talking about women in the workforce. This is also the same interview where Donald Trump received one of his first big endorsements in the 2016 election, as Linda McMahon said Donald Trump would, quote, make a very good president. She said that moments later.
It did happen eventually. He did become president, you know?
He did. No, like, Linda was on this thing, okay? And good for her. She got into the cabinet. You know, it worked out for her. But
yeah, great for Linda. You know, I don't know what she does as her career. Maybe she's a really horrible person. I don't know.
Maybe she gets cucked by her husband, so maybe that's punishment enough, you know?
You know what I was wondering the other day? You know, like, Bill Clinton had, like, sex with Monica Lewinsky back in the days,
well, they didn't have sex, but yeah, okay.
Current affairs. I don't know. Like, you're Hillary Clinton, right? Like, I don't know. Like, your whole thing is you're
just
Bill
so we get
Clinton's,
the facts right and we don't get sued by Bill Clinton, Steven, for defamation.
Is that a thing he does?
To be clear,
it's just sue people.
He's actually not allowed because he's president. But just to be certain, to cover our bases, he didn't have sex with her.
He did not have
just
sex
stuck
with that
a
woman.
cigar in her twat. What? Sorry?
He did not have sex with that woman.
I mean, and kind of valid, you know? He just really went to town with a cigar. And, well, maybe they did have sex because there was some cum on the dress. So maybe it was a bit of both. Maybe he was cigar fingering.
You know, it's just there, man. What can I say?
And cum on the dress. Yeah.
Kind of there. I don't.
Have you watched the American Crime Story, like drama biopic of it? It's so good, Steven. The Monica Lewinsky one. It is so good. Yeah.
Is it like a documentary or like? Is it like a reenactment?
It's like a dramatic recreation of it, done by the dude who made Glee and American Horror Story.
Is it like Drunk History or like?
No, it's like incredible acting, like some of the best television you'll ever see. Yeah.
Fine.
Like it's my favorite TV series. It's that they did the OJ trial back in 2016.
You know, it's a really good show that ended, right?
What's that?
Barry ended. I'm really sad.
I want to watch it. I just don't have an HBO account. I want to see Henry Winkler.
Barry's
so good. This is all I want in life.
Barry's so good. Everyone needs to watch Barry. Everybody needs to watch Barry.
My understanding, because I want to watch it. My understanding of the plot of Barry is that there's a man who kills for hire.
He's a contact killer.
That's right. But he is hired to kill someone who's in the dance class. In an acting class. He enrolls in the acting class and discovers
what he wants to do originally. He's like, oh shit, I don't really want to kill anymore. You know, kind of sucks. So he moves to LA, right? To like find his new passion in life there. And then the Russian mob is like, yo, kill this guy had sex with my girl. Fuck him up, right? Or like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll fucking murder this dude. And then he falls in love with the acting class that the dude's in. And he gets to know like the dude. He's like, he's really chill and he likes acting now.
Does he?
So now his goal is to become an actor. I don't know. You gotta watch the show.
Oh, you watch Barry to find out. HBO account. I don't know what you're talking about.
Honestly, I think Barry is so fucking good though. No. I love Barry. It's great.
Hell yeah. Well,
I love Bill Hader.
We may not know the fate of that man, but we sure do know the fate of China. So, Steven,
I know the fate of the man. I watched the show. Oh.
Okay.
You know.
Sorry. I'm just saying, China, she was apparently
HBO
in the corner. How do I not have HBO?
Doesn't exist.
Sorry, I don't have Max. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I apologize.
HBO. They're missing out on so much shit.
I know. I want to watch.
Did you watch Nathan For You? Did you watch the Nathan For You sequel?
It was on Amazon back when I watched it in like 2017. You know?
Really?
Yeah. It was all free on Prime.
No, the HBO one. The HBO. What's the one he did on HBO?
The new one, The Rehearsal.
How'd you watch The Rehearsal? That was HBO.
I typed in The Rehearsal free online. and I found a couple links.
Same for Barry then. I don't know what's stopping you.
Okay. Well, no, because the rehearsal was like week to week, so it was easy to find like one episode at a time. It's hard when you have to find like season by season, episode by episode, because like, I don't know, Steven.
You're also missing out on Game of Thrones. I haven't seen Game of Thrones. I watched one episode once. I was like 14 or 13. I watched it I watched in the airplane, right?
Fucking
There's a scene I remembered. Right? No, I was in the airplane. I was watching. This little child, right, with his little iPhone. Right, I was watching Game of Thrones. There's a scene where like some woman takes her top off after having sex with.
Oh shit! I take it back. You're fucking awesome.
Right? I remember the guy next to me was looking over to my screen, right, with like the most like disappointed face ever, because I was watching.
Hell yeah!
It's basically porn, you know, or soft. It's not. Is it softcore porn if it's like naked? I don't know.
Well, I don't think he was disappointed that you were watching Game of Thrones. He was more disappointed at the fact that you were exposing yourself on the airplane and jerking off, Steven.
I didn't realize.
Not acceptable.
I didn't realize Game of Thrones had like, you know, nude in it. I just had it on my phone, right?
Yeah.
I still didn't watch Game of Thrones. I've only seen the first episode.
Okay. I'm sorry about it. China, Steven.
Or do I? Doesn't it become like shit actually near the end?
China's donating her brain to CTE research. Okay, that's where it's gone.
For China. That's kind of awesome.
Good. Yeah, that is fucking awesome. Also, the cause of her death, we don't know exactly what it is, but apparently in the lead up to it, she was doing a lot of heavy drinking again. And someone close to her was like making a documentary about her, like in her final days. And apparently a lot of her... Because I was reading the fucking wrestling news blog lady's article
about her final days.
Because they were filming a documentary about her, and she dies during it. Well, they know it's going to be her final days. It's kind of like when they filmed the Montreal Screwjob.
I thought you said it was like they were filming her final days as if they knew she was dying soon or something.
I mean, maybe they knew something that we didn't, but shit, man. Listen, they were filming her, coincidentally, in her final days, and apparently part of what drove her to drink so much is allegedly the fact that she wasn't invited to the WWE Hall of Fame in 2016. Which is sad.
Ever. That's so sad, man.
That's devastating.
I mean, do people actually care about the Hall of Fame that much?
Apparently China did, man.
But actually, aren't like some legends like legit like really upset with the Hall of Fame stuff? Like some wrestlers?
Maybe. I know some people are upset about like having their speeches cut off, but fucking Hillbilly Jim ruined it for all of us, so I don't know what you want. You know?
Again, I think Mick Foley was like second to headline his Hall of Fame. I think it was like Bob Backlund or something who like went above him.
Hell yeah! Shouts out to Bob.
That's probably it was either that or like Bruno Sammartino, one of them, right?
Mick Foley probably said, "Yo, put them above me," because Mick Foley could have had his own year if he wanted. He's so good.
Rey Mysterio had his own year, which is crazy.
Why?
You know, because he's still wrestling. That's kind of crazy how he still wrestles as a Hall of Fame.
Edge? Cool. Well, no, Edge wasn't wrestling. Is Daniel Bryan in the Hall of Fame?
No.
Why do I think he is for some reason?
Because he'd be stuck in a Legends contract and would still wrestle in the WWE. Or still be in the WWE.
But Edge could have gotten out of it. Because Edge was rumored to be going to AEW, remember?
Was that really a rumor someone made?
No, like he was, like he's talked about it before. Like he was so close. He was like, he got an offer from Tony and he was like, oh, I'm going to accept this. But like, you know what? I've worked for Vince for forever. Let me just like tell him beforehand. And he told Vince like, yo, I have this offer from AEW. I'm going to accept it. And Vince was like, well, okay, well, I'm going to offer you more money. And then he did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's alpha, dude.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking alpha.
Man. What would have happened to Edge was in AEW? That'd be crazy, you know? Would he still, would he be wrestling? Would he be injured if he wrestled in AEW?
Yeah, gotten injured his first Dynamite match.
Who was he like fucking getting injured by, you know?
Ooh, great question. Shit, I'm guessing Johnny Hungy. You know, that's my bet.
He fucks him up somehow. That cool suplex he does.
Absolutely, just drops him on his neck, Ridge Holland style. That'd be sad as shit. Dang,
what a big loss for AEW, losing Edge, you know?
Yeah, and what a big loss for the wrestling world, losing China in 2016, Steven. Next news story.
What's your favorite China match?
Oh, I loved that one. So,
I like Steven on the IC title. That was,
from who?
I didn't watch that match. You know, because she did it. Was it Chris Jericho she beat? Maybe.
I think it was Chris Jericho. I think that or Jeff Jarrett. One of the two.
Jeff Jarrett wasn't WWE that long ago? What the fuck?
Yeah, man. What do you mean? When do you think Jeff Jarrett showed up on the scene?
I don't know. He just kind of existed in my head, Jeff Jarrett, to be honest. He kind of just like pops into my life somehow. Like I'll be watching wrestling and then Jeff Jarrett's always there somehow. It's so weird, you know? He's like every promotion. He's legit just the drifter, like every company ever. It's kind of crazy. So.
Rightfully. The Good Brothers are going to be the next Jeff Jarrett. Mark my words. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like Jeff Jarrett because I think he's like Cody. You know, he's super fucking carny and shit.
Hell
I love Jeff Jarrett, dude. He's
kind
of
badass.
You don't like Jeff Jarrett, you're a mark. Okay.
I like him because he has that photo of Taylor Swift when she was like 14. That's awesome. TBH.
Where?
I showed you it before. It's just Jeff Jarrett at like Taylor Swift's family home in Nashville, and she's like playing the piano. I think that he's like family friends with the Swifts before she was famous.
Was Taylor Swift a plant?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, because that's a really big connection to have, I assume, right, Jeff Jarrett?
Oh yeah, the real Double J, sure, yeah,
yeah. The biggest. I mean, maybe it's like a record label, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Steven.
Maybe.
Listen. Well, again, the wrestling world is suffering that loss. The UFC is suffering its own loss because Conor McGregor has tweeted out this week that he is stepping away and retiring from the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Oh, dang,
and this
really
opens up so many rumors, speculation. The floodgates are here. They're open for whether or not he's going to debut in WWE. What say you?
Honestly, McGregor would be fucking dope in WWE or AEW.
Hell yeah,
like,
he wouldn't give a shit. He'd be fucking
awesome, dude. He would. It would be like Matt Riddle. Like he knows he's like better than everybody, you know? Like
absolutely
fighting wise. So just be like, I assume to be like fucking dope as shit. Like,
but as much as Matt Riddle, as much as Matt Riddle doesn't have shame and does whatever, I feel like Conor has less. You know, Conor would just take it even further.
And you think he'd be like more of a dick? Because like Matt Riddle's like he's more chill about that. He can just beat people up, and like no one can do shit to him.
I'm not your bro.
Conor McGregor kind of like politic that way, and be like, "Yo, I'm not winning that title. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, man. I'm sorry." You know.
One night only.
Listen here,
Saudi Arabia. Conor McGregor. Goldberg.
Where the fuck you stealing my gimmick?
Of touching
Jack
kids?
Gallagher's like, Jack Gallagher is like, oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, I just really like your tattoos and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Then he gets canceled. I assume. I don't remember when he got fired for doing stuff.
What did Jack Gallagher? Shout out to Noam Dar for lasting this long. You know,
dude, Noam Dar is fucking dope, dude. I love Noam Dar. Okay,
brother Noam, absolutely.
Fuck yeah,
he's badass. He's
I
our
don't
guy.
know what his gimmick is.
He's the Champagne Supernova. What do you mean?
Supernova 11. You mean?
No, the Champagne Supernova. What?
No, he's Supernova 11.
I thought it was the Champagne Supernova.
Maybe it's that too. I don't know.
Where'd the Champagne go?
I don't know.
Fuck!
I think
I just had a strawberry margarita ice cream like an hour or two ago.
Oh, I had that too.
At Lick?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Let's go. I
got it before I watched Shin Kamen Rider, right? Which is like a Japanese movie. I didn't really like it. I thought the pacing was absolute garbage, to be honest. But before I had ice cream, it was pretty good. That was kind of sick.
I paid for that.
Some good movies this week too, right?
Steven, did you get the gay flavor? The ice cream shop we go to, they have a new gay flavor for June.
Oh shit, what is it?
It's orange vanilla. It's called like Orange You Glad You're Gay or something like that.
I want to call it like LGBT Tangerine or something.
Ooh, that'd be fun. It's something really weird.
Or Gay Day.
But it doesn't taste anything like oranges or vanilla. It kind of tastes like cake.
It tastes like
a little
gay.
Bit.
That's what it tastes like.
It tastes really gay, guys. It does.
Is Jack Atlas still in AEW?
Who?
Jack Atlas? The gay guy? The gay wrestler?
Jake Atlas.
Is that his name? Not Jack Atlas?
Nope, it's not Jack.
Jack Atlas.
Jack Gallagher is maybe who we're mixing them up with.
Oh, of course. They're so similar, Jack Gallagher.
That's right. That's right.
I thought his name was Liam for a bit when I like was thinking about him earlier. I was like, is it
Liam McCullough? That sounds like a name, you know? Sorry, McDonough. McDonough is what I meant to say.
Go for McDonald. His whole gimmick is beating up Dolph Ziggler.
Like how AJ Styles, his gimmick was beat up John Cena.
No, but like this guy just like brutalizes like Dolph Ziggler. But like the thing is, it's Dolph Ziggler. It's like, who gives a shit?
It's not impressive. Like anyone could do this, man. Anyone.
Oh my god, what a gimmick. Apparently he's enjoying the Judgment Day or something.
Good.
Did you see the picture
gimmick.
of Judgment Day, by the way? Like Denny's? Kind of sick.
Hell, I did not. That sounds awesome, bro.
Yeah, apparently they're just eating and just chilling. I think Damian Priest had like nothing. I think he's like cutting. But apparently Dominic had like chicken tendies and ranch. That's like legit his thing he eats in like real life.
I want to go to IHOP
Pretty
with
sick.
Dominic, and I want to eat eggs together. Just get a bucket of eggs, scrambled.
I know like some wrestlers when they go to like restaurants, they go like, "Yo, I want scrambled eggs." Only give me the whites, okay? Like don't give me the yolk.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And then the chefs are like, "Oh shit, man, this 14 egg whites? What?
Fuck. Yeah.
I don't have that."
They're making some bank though, those IHOPs, because you know how much they charge for those eggs. God damn, especially
But
if
what
you're
are they
at
using the
late
yolks
night.
for? What are they gonna use the yolks for?
You just chew them
They're
up.
not gonna make
That's
pasta.
a sweet little treat for you if you're one of the chefs. Okay,
Just eat it.
Just gobble it up. Absolutely.
I don't know. I think it's so interesting to see like wrestlers eating like fast food or like just generic dining restaurants. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Very
it's like if I see Kevin Owens doing it, I'm not interested. But when I
But you
see
see, like-
fucking
But like, let's say you're at the drive-thru, right? And you see fucking Mosse, Mansoor, Maxine Dupree, and Angela Dawkins buying Taco Bell like 5 a.m. in the morning. That'd be fucking crazy, you know?
what does Maxine get? I know we talked about it before, but like, what does she
gets
get at
like
Taco
something
Bell?
super fucking weird. It was like a really complex order. I remember it was like something styled, which I didn't know Taco Bell
adds
did.
up. This
I like Angela
adds up.
Dawkins' order of Baja Blast,
Yo,
which is
Steven,
pretty
I have
awesome.
a very important question.
Yeah,
What do you think Trevor orders from Taco Bell?
I don't know. He doesn't have carbs, right? I don't think his fucking abs are crazy, dude. Okay.
Do you think he has a cheat day?
He might. I think
I
Sheamus did a video about him cheating day, right? Or something. He ate like a
Ooh.
burger or something. That's why I watched the Sheamus. I like the Sheamus.
Phrasing it as cheating
channel.
day really sounds like you're cheating on your spouse. I don't know if I'd call it that.
I know the
but-
Miz's cheat day. Apparently, the Miz has more than one cheat day a week, which is pretty awesome.
Hell yeah, he's
like
the
it.
Miz. He
Yeah.
deserves it. Okay.
Do you think Ludwig Kaiser has a cheat day? That guy does not look
No
like he
way.
eats fucking carbs at all, dude.
No
okay,
fuck.
that guy's like fucking sculpted by
I was
like
consulting
Da Vinci. You know,
my sister's boyfriend, who is training to become
Yeah.
a dentist, and he saw a photo of Walter, Ludwig, and fucking Frank, and he said that
They're
he
all-
thinks all of them are on a cycle. He thinks all of them are voided up, which is really sad news.
I mean,
I
I
trust
could see
DJ.
it.
I trust
Honestly,
DJ
I
very
think.
much.
You think once Gunther starts like fucking bulking, you know, like bulking season, that's gonna be fucking crazy. Okay, do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see him bulking up and just being like Braun Strowman's level of like mass?
That'd be
you
sick
know?
as fuck, Steven. That'd be sick as shit.
Every Gunther.
Good
Did you see
for-
some like gimmick he has? Like the CG
You
gimmick
said
he
it
has
like
now?
I have not
Yeah.
seen the CG gimmick, but you said his name like how they said it on Shake It Up. I'm Gunther,
Gunther?
and I'm
I'm
Tinka.
Gunther. Was he the
Yeah,
one who
that's
left
fucked.
like mid-season, or was that the sister who left?
I don't even remember that
mid-season.
lore.
But,
I'm sorry.
Gunther came out, right? you know, like the CG they have like when they enter the ring, like the Roman Reigns cum statue, right?
Yeah.
Gunther's is just a bunch of red like banners with his face on it.
Whoa.
Like, just like fucking crazy. like,
Let's
oh my
go.
goodness. In Austria,
cum on
wanting
the
to like
banners?
bring back traditionalism. It's kind of insane, man.
Yeah, bro, absolutely. Oh, sorry. The reason I bring up Ricochet's Taco Bell order is because back in 2016, if you remember correctly, Steven, he's just announced he's not taking any more indie bookings, okay? But that's not stopping him from attending Wrestlecon. And he's there, right? And he's actually he's putting himself in harm's way, which I don't appreciate. He actually broke up a fight at WrestleCon. Did Ricochet?
Oh
did our
no!
sweet
What did he
Trevor.
do?
He broke up a fight between Jerry the King Lawler's ex-wife and his then girlfriend Tessa Blanchard.
Jerry Lawler dated Tessa Blanchard?
No, sorry, that was confusing wording. Ricochet's girlfriend at the time was Tessa Blanchard.
My fucking head was like, what the fuck? It sounds
Ricochet-
plausible as a thing. That's the thing. It sounds plausible.
A little bit,
oh
a
my
little
goodness.
plausible. Shit.
Anyway.
Okay. Ricochet's girlfriend at the time was Tessa Blanchard. Okay, Ricochet was there. Trevor was there. And Trevor had to break up a fight between his girlfriend and Jerry the King Lawler's ex-wife, the Cat. If you remember her
Was she
from
a
her tenure.
wrestler?
She, I mean, she was a valet, I think. I don't know if she wrestled. But
Oh man.
she was the Cat. And so
What a
apparently
gimmick. I'm a
Tessa
cat.
Blanchard wasn't
Meow.
showing her enough respect. She wasn't showing the cat enough respect, and they almost came to blows because of it.
Is this what all like fucking old boomer wrestlers do? It's like, oh, you need to show respect to me, kid. All right.
Listen,
I was in one episode of WWF Superstars. All right.
Hell yeah.
What do
I
you have,
actually
kid?
wrote
What do you have,
Camp
huh?
WWE, so get fucked. Okay.
Oh shit.
Go to hell. Yeah.
I'm not the McDonald's, not the pizza McDonald's guy.
Oh shit.
You know what I learned? I learned Max Landis was a writer for WWE the other day.
You
It's really
reference that
interesting.
name a lot, and I still don't know who it is.
You ever seen what's it, National Lampoon's Animal House?
No. Oh, is this the Harry Potter guy we talked about? The Snape, Dumbledore.
No. He's like
Oh,
he's
fuck.
like the son of like a really famous director. He's like a writer. He got canceled for being abusive towards women,
That's
but
not
he likes
good.
wrestling. I watched his wrestling videos. He made like a drunk history of Triple H's WWE career. It's a really good video. You should watch it.
Yo.
It has
very
like a lot of
exciting.
famous celebrities in it before he got
Fuck,
blacklisted
yeah.
by Hollywood.
God damn. So
I
sad.
know.
Okay, well, Steven, that wasn't the only fight to break out at WrestleCon. However, it was the only one to be broken up by Tripper. Okay? Because
What did he do? Did he like shove?
he got in the way, calmed down his girlfriend, kissed her on the lips a few times. I don't know.
Tessa, calm down.
That's right.
That's what he said.
That's right. She said, "Fuck, you're bald. What are you trying to do here?" Okay, and that was a very rude response. It was a toxic relationship. I'm glad he's out of it. Samantha
actually
seems like a
toxic?
lovely woman. I would imagine, you know. But Steven,
What if Ricochet's toxic?
all
know?
that'd be so sad. Also,
What
at
if he was
this
like Buddy
WrestleCon-
Murphy or Buddy Matthews? You think Buddy Matthews is toxic? He always tweets about like
he's bitter.
how he's dating. You think it's a gimmick? You think it's a shoot? Or like, you think he's working us with his gimmick of online always saying that he's fucking Rhea Ripley? I
mean,
cannot tell.
I don't think he's working us. If he's doing it, like if he wants his character to be he's bitter and jealous weirdo, he's working himself because everyone just thinks he's a bitter jealous weirdo. You know, like
it's like that
Yeah.
one meme. Oh, like I'm only pretending to be stupid. Jokes on you. I'm only pretending to be dumb.
Yeah, cool. Steven, Melissa Santos,
Okay, Matthews.
the wife of Brian Cage, got into it at WrestleCon with Karen Jarrett, the wife
What is
of
happening at WrestleCon?
Jeff. What's up with these wives? Okay, what's up with women? Women, am I right, Steven?
I know.
So-
You should watch the Wise podcast with Kurt Angle's wife and Randy Orton's wife. I forget who the third one
yeah.
is.
Miss, I don't know who it is.
What do they talk about? Like, I legit don't know what they talk. What I want to know. Like, is it like what they do?
Tanning,
Like their
groceries?
is it just their daily
raising
lives? Like,
kids?
it's like, yeah. So my son Matthew the other day, we went to a soccer game and he won. It was really cool. And then
yeah.
Randy Orton kissed my feet, so that was pretty sick.
Ooh, fuck.
What about
yeah.
you? What did you do this week?
Poor Kurt Angle's wife has to be like, oh, we went to church. That's it every week. That's the
We went to
entire
church, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty all right.
And
I had a
Steven,
KFC the other day. That was pretty cool.
that's pretty badass, honestly. Melissa Santos was apparently upset that WrestleCon did not give her a chair. And I guess in the midst of her being
chair at
upset,
Walmart.
it's not her job. She's talent, okay?
Just
Fuck.
pick up a chair from the convention.
I don't know what happened here, but she didn't have a chair. She complained about it. And apparently Karen Jarrett got pissed or something, and she spat on Melissa Santos. She spit on her, which feels unnecessary.
Man, these like wrestlers have like the biggest egos. What the fuck?
I don't think it's a big ego to be paid for an event and be like, fuck, where's my chair?
Just
You
pick
know?
up a chair nearby. It's not
Well,
that hard.
it was fucking Karen Jarrett was apparently sitting in it when she did. Fuck,
Oh, just
man.
Just
Let
get a
the
different chair
tension.
then.
Well, then it leads to an issue with who? Leads to an issue with The Undertaker? You want Undertaker beating you up and spitting on you? A little bit,
Mark's
actually.
chair. Honestly, it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like that one meme of like me harassing the Starbucks employee for her to spit in my drink.
That's hilarious.
Anyways.
Yeah. Okay, one last fight at WrestleCon, Stephen. You ready?
Why are there
All
so
this-
many fights at WrestleCon? I know it's called WrestleCon, but it's not real fighting, you know?
Okay, this one, in that same vein, this wasn't a real fight, okay? This is between Jeff Jarrett and one of the Nasty Boys. I forget which knob it was.
Why are the Nasty Boys
or
fighting?
which sag.
What egos do they have?
Well, listen, apparently they weren't fighting. Apparently they were just joshing around. Jeff Jarrett good-naturedly shoved him. But the thing about the Nasty Boys in 2016 is they're a little older, a little out of shape. And so when Jeff Jarrett shoved him, he fell to the ground and got hurt. It was really sad.
No.
Poor Nasty Boy.
It's so sad, man. Jeff Jarrett. You think he felt bad about that? Or it's like,
he had to have. Yeah.
Get fucked, loser.
As a response to all of this, Wrestlecon got a security guard for the next day to enforce.
What is happening at Wrestlecon? What the fuck?
It was to enforce a no horseplay policy.
That's fair.
You know, classic horseplay, like spitting on women.
Plus, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
They need to fucking make a rule about horseplay.
It's very valid, actually. Very, very valid. So yeah, shout out to WrestleCon. I think they got their shit together in the years since. You know, it'd be more fun if they hadn't. No way. This is the first one, but still fun, Steven. So much fun. Next up, we have a new NXT champion, and it's not Baron Corbin. Okay.
Fuck.
Do you know who that new NXT champion is?
What if he does become NXT champion, Mr. Corbin?
He may.
I'd be so for that.
He needs his time in the sun.
Has he ever won a title before? I don't know. I don't know, actually. Has he?
I feel like he had the U.S. title. Like, I'm pretty confident in that.
Doesn't he get paid a lot of money, too?
Put it on my action figure.
Right? Isn't, like, Baron Corbin, like, one of the higher paid guys, too, actually, I think?
Maybe. He hasn't even been around that long, you know?
Has he? So. He's been around since, like, 2013, right? Or 2012.
That's not that long. That's not even 10 years. That's not even 10 years. Well, kind of 10 years. But, like, think about Randy Orton. You know, think about Ray. Think about Edge. Think about Shelton Benjamin. You know?
was gone for most of the career. What are you talking about?
Fuck you, bitch. Okay? We don't talk about that. I miss Charlie Haas.
He was in Japan for a bit.
Yeah. Steven, Samoa Joe is the new NXT champion. He beat Finn Balor at a house show.
That's the worst way to lose your title.
It is, especially in Lowell, Massachusetts.
That's a really big way to lose your title, right? Like the NXT title.
I thought it was sick as fuck.
Like one of your longer reigning guys, you lose at a house show. That's kind of random.
Well, at the time, he was the longest reigning NXT champion of all time at 292
at a house
days.
Show? That's like if you were the TBS champ and you lost it at a house show, you know?
But now, for the rest of your life, Steven, we go to NXT house shows and we think, fuck, maybe a title will change hands. You know?
Maybe someone loses like a drug test, you know, and they have to lose like Evan Bourne. And then disappear forever like Evan Bourne. You know why? You know how Air Boom lost the title to like Primo and Epico randomly at a house show?
I don't.
Because Evan Bourne lost a drug test, right? He did not pass it. So like, all right, fuck you, Evan Bourne, you're fired.
Damn, shades of RVD.
At this house show.
This is so fucked. Poor
Evan Bourne.
This is just a weed, I think, right? Right.
What Evan Bourne do, you know?
Exactly. Well, I know what Jeff Cobb did on this day in 2016, Steven. You know our boy Jeff, aka Matanza Cueto.
Yeah.
Well, they were filming some Lucha Underground, and no spoilers. But Matanza at one point during this filming punches through a glass window. The only thing is, he punched through.
Why is this a spot you do?
Well, maybe it's sugar glass. Maybe it's sugar glass, and he's fine.
Okay.
Right? Maybe nothing. Okay. No, it was real glass. He sliced an artery.
Are they stupid?
He sliced a vein.
Why do they use real glass? Are they fucking stupid?
They had to stop the match and do stitches. Rey Mysterio and El Dragon Azteca came out to distract the crowd.
What a way to break character too, right? Like your fucking gimmick.
That's the worst person.
Your gimmick is your god, and you're like, ow, I got glass in my veins.
Yeah, it breaks your immersion so bad. He is a literal god, Steven. Like the lore is that he's infested by a god. But yeah, no, we got to get this blood sorted out. Messed up. Real messed up.
If it was a WWE crowd, they would have been like, show the blood. Let the match continue.
Cobb bleed. Let Cobb bleed.
Let Cobb bleed. Let Cobb bleed. He's fucking gushing out of his face, screaming in pain.
Not even. He's just passed out on the ground. There's a pool of blood around him. No one's wrestling him. It's not like they're trying to have a good match. He's just middle of the ring, pool of blood not moving, and the crowd's chanting, let him bleed.
Let Cobb bleed. Let Cobb bleed. Man, fuck PG, man. They should let wrestlers bleed to death.
Oh, yeah. Very Aztec of them. Steven, final news story I have from 2016. I'm going to take you back to the Boston airport, okay?
What?
And not just anywhere in the Boston airport. You're not just at some random terminal. You're not at baggage. You're not in the security. No. We're going to Lucky's Lounge. You ever been to Lucky's Lounge?
No.
Me neither. But apparently Ric Flair has. And
wow.
And apparently Ric Flair got really intoxicated there. And apparently Ric Flair cut open his hand and his face and was refused to get on his airplane. Or like was told he couldn't, but then maybe was allowed to. It's hard to tell. The details are blurry. But Ric Flair got really drunk at an airport. Shocker. I know. Poor Rick.
It happens.
It happens to the best of us. When was the last time you got drunk at an airport, Steven?
You know, I realize a lot of people do get drunk at airports. Like, that's a really big thing. I mean, I guess like you're doing nothing for a couple hours. Might as well,
right?
You know?
Hell yeah. Or on an airplane.
Dude, that's like $20 for a drink, I'm pretty sure.
Probably something insane. When we go to Orlando for the New Year, Steven, do you want to get just shit-faced at the airport? Show up early?
Just cause like a havoc. Yeah.
That's right. That's absolutely right. Cause
fucking
a havoc.
4 a.m. in the morning, we're just fucking... Well, I don't know if
we're there when they open. Just, yeah, that'd be sick as fuck, man. I'm down.
Oh, wait. How's the airport stuff going to work? Are we going to meet up at the airport? Or am I going to go to an airport and then meet up at the next airport, the layoffs?
Who's to say? We'll figure it out when it gets closer. We'll have to find out
next time.
Honestly, once we book our housing, we should just buy the plane tickets so it's cheap. But Steven, we need to
get ready, guys, for that Hulk Hogan Beach House special.
Let's go.
But maybe it won't happen. Who knows? Maybe I'll be really lazy and won't edit it, you know?
Well, apparently our accommodations where we're probably going to be staying is like half an hour away from Hogan's Beach Shop. We're closer to Disney World. To Hogan's Beach Shop?
Yes.
The convention center where I went to Access.
Hear me out.
There's a gigantic building that's upside down. There's a gigantic building that's just like upside, like
that's pretty exciting. We should let
a
our
museum of the weird or
see
some
that.
Shit. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see like an NXT wrestler. Don't they go to fucking Disneyland every day?
We might see Carlito, Steven. Ooh, there's
He was at the fucking Puerto Rican like pay-per-view. That was crazy.
That's what they call it. The Puerto Rican pay-per-view. Well, Steven, let's get in to the Puerto Rican week of the Puerto Rican current event segment this week on Following Lucha.
Breaking news. This recording has been done after Friday Night SmackDown has aired. And guess what happened on SmackDown?
What happened?
They announced... Well, they didn't announce. They kind of just gave it away. But
wait, Steven, wait. Wait, this will sound a lot cooler if we say this was filmed before SmackDown and we have, like, the inside scoop. Like, we have the...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Run it back.
So, guys. Hey, guys. We actually have breaking news, right? This is filmed on, what, Thursday? June 1st, right?
That's right. Yep.
At night. Yeah. Apparently, like, they're gonna make a new title for Roman Reigns. Apparently, like,
what? A new title? What color is it?
I actually have like the pictures of the new title if you want to see it.
Holy fucking shit! Is it rainbow for Pride?
Pride. That legit could be a thing they could make. Like, actually, like a Pride title.
That'd be sick as fuck. Finn Balor's the only man who holds it. I mean. Sure.
Anyways, it's you know, like how the WWE title Universal are just a big strap with a letter on it, right?
That's right.
Imagine they colored the inside gold. That's what it is. And I think it looks cooler. It looks because like I think the Universal title I didn't really like how it's just a big letter on a strap. I felt like it was kind of empty that way. You know what I mean?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
On this new belt that they're gonna debut tomorrow night on SmackDown. Is it still a colored strap or is it a black strap?
It's black.
Thank Christ. Okay, that was my biggest complaint with the current one. Okay.
You didn't like the Laffy Taffy color? What do you mean?
Nah, wasn't the red I got used
red color from the original one?
Fuck, and like they moved at the end. Oh my god, it's terrible, Steven. It's just terrible.
I like the women's one that's white.
The Fiend shouldn't have been holding that shit at any point in his life, okay? Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Anyways, I think the title looks pretty cool. You know, it's really gold, really broad, really bold.
Yeah.
You know, really nice looking. It looks like a champion title. The only problem is he loses his his 2 belts that he holds, which looks pretty cool.
Damn it.
In my opinion.
So we're officially unifying the World Heavyweight and the Universal.
Yeah. Now it's done. No more Sami Zayn wins at night 1, Cody wins night 2, you know?
Great
no more
news.
of that.
So what does Seth have?
He has the world title, which is the world title, but with a logo in the middle.
So did Roman get stripped then? Like he didn't
No,
combine
Roman
them,
has
he got
the
stripped.
Universal World Wrestling Entertainment Unification title.
So not the World Heavyweight.
Not the world, because remember, the original title was the WWE title mixed with the Universal title.
You're
right?
so right.
Not the
Silly
world
me.
title, because the world title ended
in 2016.
How did that title end? Wait, I don't remember how that. No, because remember that title ended when
Seth
Rollins unified it, right? After he beat John Cena. What I think.
Sure, something like that.
Yeah.
He swung them both in the air. It was crazy.
How did he do that? It was like 40-pound titles, you know? That's kind of crazy,
honestly,
actually.
Shouts out to Seth. He's killing
like, that's actually kind of insane if you think about it.
Good for him.
But I don't know what to say now, to be honest. I think the guy looks cool.
You gonna buy a replica?
I think it looks No, the only replica I'm buying is like the 205 Live title, where it's like smaller and shit and costs less because of that reason.
Want you to get the 205 Live title. That'd be a sick one to have.
I'd be like the only guy to ever buy a fucking 205 Live title, you know? Like, who is buying the 205 Live title? I'm getting the NXT version too, okay?
Once you get your first post-college job, Steven, that has to be your first big treat for yourself. Your first big investment is in a 205 Live
Cena's like, what, a car? Right?
Yeah.
Mine's a 205 Live
belt.
title.
Yeah.
Have you seen that YouTube channel? The guy with like the titles in his like room. Like, his whole display is just championship titles. Replicas.
Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah.
Pretty sick. I like that guy a lot.
I really think wrestling titles look lame as shit. Unless I think,
really,
honestly, I think the cruiserweight one, like, unironically, I think it like is really unique and interesting. Yeah, and I
like the
also
purple one because it's unique, right? Like, it looks cool. I think
that title and the white Intercontinental. The only one I would ever consider buying is the white.
Nuggets or no nuggets?
No like nugget. What the fuck are
originally when they made the title, it had like nuggets in it for the design, and then they got rid of it for copyright infringement of the original
whatever
title.
One Cody has. I want whatever one Cody had in like 2012.
That was the one they had before. They had 2 Intercontinental titles that to like remake because of copyright infringement for a design they didn't own.
Damn it.
It's kind of cool. I think the women's title looks pretty sick. I would wear a women's title. The white red one, the white blue one. They look pretty cool. I think.
I am wearing a women's belt right now, Steven, at this very moment, actually.
Wow. Do people know the difference?
Well, the men's ones don't fit me. But like I don't think it's that obvious on the outside. It's like a little skinnier.
Children's belts then.
Yeah, but children's belts have like buckles on them. I find most of the time, which is like
Buckies.
I can't be walking around with a buckle on. You know?
Wow. Oh my.
Just can't be doing it. Absolutely not. I gotta walk around with this fucking white and gold Intercontinental title. I also wouldn't be opposed to the Intercontinental title with the globe on it from like 2008.
Anyways, I got some fucking humongous news that's way better than these shitty fucking titles to exist only for merchandise.
Fuck.
Okay?
Yeah?
Because our man Omos has been married today.
To who?
To
the lady anime?
No, I'm pretty sure she's like a doctor or something, actually. Kind of cool. But Omos is now a married man. So all you homosexuals, I'm sorry. It's over. You're done.
There's so much of a slur there. I don't know if you said homosexuals or just straight up said homosexuals. One of the two.
Homosexual's not a slur, is it not? Is it a slur? I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
I think the other one's a slur, the F one, right?
If you say homosexual like that, it sounds a little bit more like a slur, you know?
That's my gimmick. I'm a homosexual.
I'm a homosexual.
It's like homicide,
I'm a homosexual, man.
What does that mean? It means I love killing, dude. And then they
nah, just kidding. I'm gay. That's the gimmick. That's cool.
What's your gimmick, man? I'm gay.
I'm gay. I have this pride belt. It's like Zack Ryder's internet one, you know? It's just for him.
I'm the Pride champion. It's like Pride Rock from Lion King, you know? That's what it is, like colored in rainbows.
I feel like Pride is an MMA company. So they probably got some copyright on that shit, you know?
Maybe it's Wrath. We'll call it the Wrath title then. The next Deadly Sin, you know?
Ooh, okay. That sounds exciting. Yeah. Steven?
Yes.
Speaking of that other championship belt, I forget what it's called. The World Championship, you said?
The World Heavyweight Championship title.
That's right. Night of Champions happened, and we have our first ever world champion.
It's kind of crazy. I never watched pay-per-views.
You watched Night of Champions?
Yeah, it was like during the daytime.
How was that? Shit.
It's way better than Double or Nothing. I got.
Fuck.
I think I watched the NXT one too. That was actually like pretty good. It was like legit, like, a really good pay-per-view.
The next NXT pay-per-view in July is gonna be in Austin. It's gonna be like,
I might want to watch
it.
But like legit, the Dragunov match with T-Bar was really good. Like that was a fucking crazy match.
Okay, that sounds awesome. I love T-Bar and Ilya Dragunov. I actually love really Donovan fucking good though. I think Dijak is insanely good. Yeah.
I think the problem with Dijak is like he's kind of boring, like personality wise.
Yeah, they just gotta have him fight Keith Lee and he'll be good. You know, that's
but
all.
Like the thing is, like they always get like the silent badass gimmick, and those never really work out if you think about it. You know, like.
Which he has personality. I always thought he was like good and.
He's like a shitpost, isn't he?
Yeah. You know, it's just a handsome shitpost.
I feel like. Honestly, I feel like the biggest loss is like Masse and Mansoor kind of getting buried. Because now that like Maxine is with the Alpha Academy now.
That's
and
bullshit.
Not with the fucking male models.
I think
like,
it's
what's
a ruse.
The point?
I think she's pulling the wool over the eyes of the Alpha Academy.
I remembered because there's this one segment where they're like, "Hey Mansoor, don't you have a match right now?" And he's like, "I'm not pedically cleared for a match today."
His feet weren't ready to go.
Yeah, like pedically, like manicures, right? But well, he said I'll wrestle next week, and he never fucking wrestled that week.
No,
he's been gone since. It's fucking crazy.
His feet are still drying. I get it. They take a while. Yeah. So that's sad. So it was Seth versus AJ though for the title, right?
Yeah.
How was that match?
I mean, match.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Seth won, I heard. So that's cool. First ever champ.
He did a spot where his leg was too injured, so he tried doing a curb stomp. He fell down, and then he did a curb stomp immediately after, and it worked. So I don't.
Oh wow.
I don't get the purpose of. I don't get the purpose of falling down the first time.
It was just hurt, bro. Okay, we're building suspense. We're building tension.
What's bigger news though is that Santana is expecting a return to AEW. Yeah. You excited?
The lady from NXT?
No. It's Santana from LAX.
LAX. Okay. Santana Ortiz Santana. The one that Conan said is fighting Ortiz because they don't like each other in real life or something.
Sucks. Aren't they like really good together?
Sad. I thought they were a good team, but fuck. I don't know.
That's so sad, dude.
Who am I? Yeah. I saw Carlito was spotted in Orlando. He might be showing up in WWE. So, like...
Dude, Carlito's fucking jacked. Oh my gosh. Have you seen him?
Hell yeah. Santana wouldn't stand a chance. Okay?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say about that. And Steven, I have maybe even bigger news than all of that. Okay? And I hate to try to one-up you.
What is bigger than that? Tell me.
Well, that's the fact that Braun Strowman has undergone neck surgery and is probably going to be out for about a year, all the way through the rest of 2023.
Disappear like that?
Yeah, but your neck will do that. Poor Trevor. What's he gonna do?
You think casuals notice Bray Wyatt disappearing with like no mention whatsoever?
Because he was so prominent, probably, but a Braun, probably fucking not. You know?
It was with Ricochet. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so weird, right? That like Bray Wyatt just disappeared from TV. And like dropped his storyline that took like hours, right? Of like screen time?
Something like that. We watched the fucking Mountain Dew match. Hell yeah, Pitch Black, baby. My favorite. Cool. They should add that to the AEW video game.
You know what it is in the AEW video game? You pre-order right now.
Oh shit, what's that?
The pre-order bonus. Can you guess the pre-order bonus for AEW's Fight Forever?
It's not FTR, is it? Aren't they like a DLC?
Yeah, they're not the pre-order bonus DLC. I'm sorry.
Shit.
They're not gonna come free for a game if you pre-order now.
Is it the bunny?
I wish it was the bunny, dude. It's not the bunny,
bro. Okay, I got this.
I'll give you a hint. It's 2 characters.
Aaliyah.
No. When you pre-order the AEW Fight Forever for Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC, you get Matt Hardy and Matt Hardy.
Like broken and
for free.
Unbroken?
Broken and regular Matt Hardy.
If I don't pre-order it, can I still get Matt Hardy?
You have to buy them.
For how much?
That'd be pretty cool. I don't know. But what a fucking lame pre-order bonus, you know? Like,
honestly, all the DLC looks kind of lame, where it's just 2 wrestlers
Matt
each.
Hardy.
Steven,
but the thing is,
one of
like,
the DLC
he's been
packs.
in the company forever, though.
That's true. Well, listen to this then. One of the DLC packs, Steven, it's Keith Lee and the Bunny. The Bunny. She's been there since it started. What?
Why not Keith Lee and Swerve?
I don't know. That's a really great question.
Wait, what are all the DLCs actually? I don't know.
They got Hookhausen. That one's I'm actually excited about.
That makes
Hook
sense.
and Danhausen.
I spent like $7 each, right?
Something like that. I don't know. FTR looks cool though. I'd pay for them. But Keith and the Bunny, I don't know, man. And there's some other pack that I'm forgetting about. But shit, why is Paul White in the video game? Like, who needs that?
Why is Paul White in the video game over Matt Hardy?
It's a really good question.
Why is Matt
Owen Hart in the video game over half the roster? Like, I love Owen and all, but like,
they have the rights for him.
Yeah, Martha said, "Yo, go for it."
Oh,
said Adam Cole and Britt are her boys. You know?
Wow.
I get that. I get that.
My.
So,
well,
my. Steven, my favorite Matt in AEW is not Matt Hardy. No, it's Matt Jackson. And if you were watching AEW Double or Nothing this past Sunday,
best pay-per-view ever,
you would have seen one of the spots during the Elite versus the Blackpool Combat Club where Matt Jackson super kicked Jon Moxley in the face, and it wasn't just any super kick. No, it was an exploding one. And the news
like
I
Power
found,
Rangers, when like
it was.
You know in Power Rangers when they get like slashed and sparks come out, it was like that.
It was a lot like that. And Matt Jackson, though, apparently had this idea months ago. And in order to actually execute on it, he had to receive his Nevada State Fire Performer's license before
Did they have
the
that for
event takes
GCW?
place. Ain't no way, but they're not doing shows in
they
Nevada.
just committed a crime casually.
Absolutely. So, yeah, Matt Jackson dedicated to his craft. The spot was, I'm sure, worth however many hours of training. You know, we'll remember it forever. And it's all an exciting time, Steven. How'd you feel about Double or Nothing? Because that is a pay-per-view I did, in fact, watch.
I watched it, too. Legit one of the worst pay-per-views I've seen in my life. I'm going to be honest with you. It was so garbage.
We were calling it, in our text message back and forth, we were calling it, or at least I was calling it, the worst AEW pay-per-view. But then I looked up online, and a lot of people said, guys, don't forget about Full Gear 2020. And I looked up the card for Full Gear 2020, and it was like
for Full Gear
really
2020?
ass. It was bad. Like, that was the one main evented by Jon Moxley and MJF. And, like,
that happened?
Yeah, it was very COVID.
Arena D versus Allison K? What?
Yeah. It wasn't a standout card, I don't think. You can run back
John
matches.
Silver versus Orange Cassidy?
I mean, that sounds fun. Not pay-per-view fun, though.
I don't know. There's a lot of shit in that match. Like Christian was dying. That was pretty cool.
Oh my god, you mean when Wardlow hopped on the ladder, broke it, and then Christian almost fell to his death?
Yeah, that was...
Was he actually hurt? Because that Arn Anderson Luchasaurus stuff felt not planned. Because it sucked.
That Arn Anderson shit was fucking crazy. Like, I don't know if that was a spot or not that they planned. Because, like, he started biting Luchasaurus' hand, but Luchasaurus did not sell it at all, right? Like, he was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Hell yeah.
Like, the entire time. And it seems like bleeding. Like, how do you fake bleeding after biting a hand?
Well,
like, what?
You put a packet of blood in your mouth.
You think it was a pack of blood or, like, his actual blood?
I am 100% certain that wasn't dinosaur blood. Okay?
No,
that
it's green. That's what it is.
Pack.
It's green.
Right. That's right.
Well, like, it was such like an awkward spot to watch, right? Like, just seeing Orange just bite this giant dude's hand for like
I feel
10
like
seconds.
They went really all out with the manager shit. And maybe they were saving some of the spots for later, but because they had to make sure Christian was alive, they just...
I think the worst one was the fucking TBS title match, right? Because, like, okay, cool, I guess fucking Taya's just gonna get jobbed out, right? Whatever.
Tie it, yeah.
But then fucking Strickland just comes out and just beats like this fucking 2-year reign. Like, what the fuck?
I swear you just said Strickland came out, which that would have been awesome. A Swerve.
That would have been better.
Beat the
That would have been
shit
better.
out of Jade. But Chris Statlander,
like,
she'll be injured again in another month. So
it's like, what? Like,
yeah.
like what? Like imagine if Roman Reigns randomly lost to like fucking a returning I don't know, a returning LA Knight or something,
Bennett.
right?
Oh,
Mike
okay.
Bennett.
Yeah.
It was the Mike, like he beats Brock Lesnar for the title, right? It's like, oh, cool, whatever. And then Mike Bennett comes out, wins. Like,
Does
awesome.
he still have the "Burn It Up in Your Love" song?
Yes.
Fuck
They
yeah.
did better.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Apparently, she wants to take a break though.
From her husband?
Jade Cargill? No.
Oh my god! I thought you meant Maria and Mike. Holy
No.
shit! That would have been
No.
so sad.
That would be
Okay,
really
okay,
depressing.
okay. Why does Jade want to take a break? What the fuck?
What is her whole job? Her whole job is like 2-minute matches.
Hell yeah, and she's getting paid handsomely, I imagine. So but she also has like a rich husband, so whatever.
Does she actually?
Yeah, I think she's married to like an NFL player.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, what do you think? Look at her. Who else is she gonna marry?
Fucking goddess. She's Storm from X-Men. My Storm from X-Men.
Right.
She legit is Storm from X-Men though. It's kind of crazy.
No, she is, and she's aware of it. She's well aware of it. But Steven,
yeah,
that is all the news I had for this week. I don't know if you had anything else. You don't
want to talk about more shitty fucking matches? About Aubrey dying? That was crazy.
Aubrey dying. When did Aubrey die on this card? I forget.
Aubrey the ref? She was in the Jeff Jarrett match. It's like they had like a spot where they killed the ref, right? She came out as like the emergency ref. And then Jeff Jarrett's wife just smashed her with a guitar.
I do remember this.
It was more extreme than the Chris Jericho unsanctioned match, which was also garbage.
About as extreme as Karen Jarrett's street fight with Melissa Santos at WrestleCon.
Yeah.
No spit involved in this one, which is good. You know?
That's pretty cool. That's pretty epic, dude. You know? Anyways,
how much money would you pay for Karen Jarrett to spit on you?
What year?
This year.
Oof, I don't know.
She's still a young woman. Like, she's not old. She's not as old as Jeff.
Jeff Jarrett's crazy dude, you know?
Okay, new question. How much would you pay for Jeff Jarrett to spit in your mouth?
A lot. That's probably like not that much, honestly.
That's sad.
I'd take it. Jeff Jarrett's pretty sick. Okay.
No, I'm asking how much would you pay like for it, like to get the honor? Like, you're at a meet and greet, you're at WrestleCon. Jeff Jarrett's, you know, also offering spit in the mouth.
Seth Rollins made a tweet about how Big E was the last defender of a title.
Oh, now he's doing an open challenge.
Yeah, so Big E might come back. That's pretty cool, right? Where he loses.
Nah, it's gonna be Xavier that answers it. Let's be real. You know. Let's be real.
Also, they announced that CM Punk's debuting at the first episode of Collision.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Yeah,
which is a weird announcement to make. I feel like,
yeah, especially when it was a pre-recorded announcement. It wasn't even like TK was out among the fans. It was a pre-tape backstage. But
so, how long do you think this run's lasting for?
I think Tiger asked me this. Our friend Tiger asked me that same question, and I already told him I'm giving it till the Dynamite after All In, and then either another injury or a blow up. Yeah, something's happening.
Do they have a title for Collision? What's the goal of Collision if you're on that show?
To get all the assholes on one show, and keep them away from all the good eggs. You know, I think that's
the good eggs being the Young Bucks. And Jeff Jarrett.
That's right, the goodest eggs. Steven, it looks like you're drink beer. It looks like you're drinking beer. What is that?
I'm drinking some sparkling Waterloo water right now.
Oh, shit. I like Rambler better than Waterloo. I gotta be honest. Sorry about it. But
anyways.
It's okay.
Anyways, it's time. Yeah. It's time for a wrestling or anime question.
Oh, shit, for real. We didn't get this question.
Last week. Well, last week I didn't have any of them, or I really wanted to sleep. One of them. But
loser.
This week, I have a pretty cool question for you. So in this show called Anime or Wrestling, this is a show where I make up a scenario.
No, it's not a show. It's a segment.
And then you have
the show is not called Pro Wrestling versus Anime.
You have to guess if this is a segment from wrestling or some shitty anime, right?
Okay.
So JC.
That's my name.
Yes, that is your name.
Thank you.
There's a robotic super policeman who joins forces with some blonde surfer man.
This is already Arnold and Surfer Sting. I'll let you go though. Okay, continue.
That's it.
No, continue. I want to hear your description. That was not my final guess. I might change it.
Oh no, it's just a super police robot man just joining a surfer dude.
Oh.
At the Capitol.
Steven.
Beating the shit out of people.
Steven, you really think I'm a dumb motherfucker, don't you? You really think I'm a dumb bitch.
Are you
All
dumb?
These wrestling ones
are
the easiest pieces of shit I ever seen in my life, okay?
Uh-huh.
You got another one lined up?
No, you have to guess. You have to guess.
Fucking
what is it?
God,
what is it?
What? Like, I just guessed. Arnold and Surfer Sting.
Well, you're fucking wrong. It was RoboCop, dumbass. Stupid. What are you, dumb? Huh? What are you, stupid?
Sorry.
You only got
I'm
half
sorry.
the question right. How dare you?
Listen. I have a defense. I have a defense. I was thinking with the 2K game. I got it mixed up with the 2K game. I got it mixed up with WWE 2K19 with the Arnold the Terminator. I'm sorry.
At the same
time. I'm sorry. Can I get a shot at redemption? Can I please get a shot at redemption? Just give me one question. It doesn't have to be personal. Just any question. Let me get it right.
There are these two men, right? And they really fucking hate each other, and they want the rights to star in a shampoo commercial. So they beat each other up to be in the shampoo commercial.
You may have stumped me. What the fuck?
You said these weren't hard, man. What could I say? What could I say, man?
I'm gonna guess wrestling, so I can at least get that right. But what the fuck in wrestling is that?
There was a segment where Edge and Booker T fought for the right to star in a Japanese shampoo commercial on Raw, which is crazy that this happened. Like, what?
Congratulations, that was legit. You got me for real.
Like,
what the fuck?
Why did this happen? Anyways.
What the fuck? Okay.
Anyways. Yeah.
Good
there
segment.
You get the 2-for-1, guys.
Good gimmick. Sorry about my overconfidence on RoboCop there. What a fool. I have egg all over my face.
There you go. How could you get Arnold confused with Mr. I forgot he played RoboCop, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I was going to hope that could be my redemption if I knew who he was, but I don't.
No, I don't either.
I don't know that man's name. I apologize.
I know in the movie he gets like shot. And it's like really gruesome. Cool. And like his whole body. Pretty dope.
I know he used to teach classes at my college. RoboCop. Oh wow, so that's kind of cool.
I always wondered how those worked. Like the James Franco class he did. Because apparently James Franco taught like a college class in like California or something. Like, are they there most of the time, or are they like the TAs teaching most of the time?
I don't know, because Matthew McConaughey teaches a class at UT like every year.
But, like, is it him or is it like a TA most of the time? Right?
Well, it's usually him, I think, but he's gone like half the time. You know?
Do you think Wes Anderson's there?
Who?
You think he's a good Wes Anderson? He also went to UT Austin.
I mean, that's cool and all.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
He made Hotel.
Beyblade.
He made
For Dogs? Hotel for Dogs? I saw that.
No. West Budapest Hotel.
Damn. Okay.
He made he did make a dog movie actually.
Oh.
I think it's Isle of Dogs. It's like a stop motion one. He made Fantastic Mr. Fox. He's a director where people watch like one movie and they're like, okay, this is my favorite director ever.
This is my personality now. Yeah.
He has like the color scheme like brown and orange and white, you know, like fall color.
Oh fuck yeah. Let's go.
I think he's a good director. I prefer other directors, you know. I prefer The Whale, you know, better movie.
Who directed that?
I don't know. I haven't seen the movie either, so I could be talking shit right now.
God.
You know, I did watch. Okay, I did watch one movie. All right, The Dirties. It's a really good movie. You should watch it. It's on Amazon Prime Video.
Ryan Gosling?
No, it's an indie movie. So,
God damn it, Zooey Deschanel.
No, that was 500 Days of Summer.
God fucking damn it.
Also banger movie. Also, they did not have anal sex in that movie. She said she only liked anal. All right.
Well, no, I just meant in the shower, the curtain is covering it up. So, like, theoretically, left to the mind's eye, they could just as reasonably having anal as they could be having traditional sex, you know, vaginal sex, you know? So, who's to say? The only tough part there is that there's no natural lubricant. If we're going the you know, the posterior, and so you got to have some non-water-based lube.
We should watch every Oscar-winning movie, because one of them is like Hitler's favorite movie ever, apparently, and I really want to watch that one particularly. Hitler's favorite movie. That's my life goal. No, but it is his favorite movie. Like, apparently Hitler really loved this one Oscar-winning movie. No, it's an English movie, I think. Well, remember, back in the old days of the Oscars, every movie was about war and, like, being depressed. That was the big theme back then. Now it's like Hollywood sucks is the big theme now. Or Hollywood's awesome, actually. Yeah.
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 I loved that message in The Whale.
Yeah. That's the message in, that's the message in Shape of Water, you know?
Yo.
Sex with fish people is pretty
assholes.
Awesome.
Like, let's create this really high art and let's rank it at the top of this art form. It's all about us, by the way. It's completely about us, guys. It's a commentary on us. Okay.
I love La La Land. I think that movie is great, but it's kind of pretentious as a movie about Hollywood, you know?
Guys, just go watch Mickey Rourke's The Wrestler and call it a day. Okay? Just make yourself sad.
Or
go
even
to
better,
sleep.
Fred 3, Camp Fred.
Make it a double feature, guys. You're feeling down after watching The Wrestler. Get yourself boosted back up.
Fred. Anyways, that's today's episode, or this week's episode. Exciting.
Good ep.
Will we make TikToks? Stuff. We'll find out. Answer is maybe not.
Well,
maybe.
I know Jacy's not, but Steven might be back at it soon, so
who knows?
Shouts out.
Who knows? I might do my own personal project stuff, you know?
Yeah, if you guys love Genshin Impact, check out Ixaverse on YouTube.
You like fucking shitty Weeb video game shit in short form content? Wow.
Or you just love the melodic tones of Steven. Just go like all the Ixaverse videos, because you can. Help our boy. Help our sweet little man.
I don't know why. My fucking YouTube Shorts has been like way better than my TikToks. So I can't do TikTok anymore. It's unfortunate.
You're not going to upload them to TikTok anymore?
I probably should make a new account if I want views, but that's whatever.
No, you just got to get one video to hit and it'll be good, Steven.
Just get one video.
Just take some dedication. Yeah,
just get
absolutely.
One video.
Just pay. Just boost it, TBH.
Dude, that's so fucking lame. I think legit what they do is they'll fucking make your views shit and like, yo, you can boost this video, dude. Okay, you can do it. It's an option, you know. I'm not saying you should boost, but you could boost, you know, your TikToks if you wanted to. Just saying. What a fucking weird feature that people buy.
Well, it makes sense if you're a business advertising, but like, what would you be advertising? Like
your business? I don't know.
No, I mean you. What would you, Steven, be advertising? Yeah.
That's a good question. If I don't do them. Actually, no. I think YouTube allows you to buy ads, right? And they're pretty cheap at like midnight or like post like 3 a.m. or something.
Hell yeah. That's when you get the most dedicated people. You got the insomniacs who need like an endless amount of content. So they're your crowd.
You like all those shitty Roblox videos.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Anyways, that was today's episode, guys.
Cool.
Stay tuned next week. We talk about more Lucha Underground.
And anime.
Maybe we'll talk about poop. We didn't talk about poop this episode, you know?
Oh,
who knows,
shit.
Man?
That's a shame.
I know.